The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys! This is Talkin' Cowboys. Streaming live from the Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star in Frisco.
C.D. Lamb, touchdown. End zone, Jake Ferguson. Prescott keeps it, and he bangs it in for the touchdown.
And now your hosts, Isaiah Stanback, Patrik Walker, Josh Rodriguez, and Kyle Youmans.
Ladies and gentlemen of Talkin' Cowboys Nation, we welcome you to the Week 2 edition, going into the New York Giants game of a Say It With Your Chest Friday here on Talkin' Cowboys, presented by Black Rifle Coffee Company, live from the Star in Frisco, Texas, in the SWBC studios. We've got the whole cast and crew ready for you to rock today. Patrik Walker Josh Rodriguez. Isaiah Stanback with Chris Beam in the bag, punching the Sounders. I'm Kyle Yeomans.
Oh, Sounders. I see what you did there. Seattle Sounders. You mean the champions?
I'm not talking about the Seattle Sounders.
Sorry.
We are so bad.
This is a football podcast.
I thought you were trying to be messy. I thought you were trying to be messy and want to start a fight, you know what I'm saying, because they lose in the championship.
Hey.
Jeez.
Well, how recent was this? Was this like last night?
It's like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. So why are we talking
the
about
Miami,
it now?
whatever the Miami team is, went up and lost to Seattle in the championship, lost 3-0.
Inter Miami.
Well, they entered the Seattle Sounders and they lost.
Is it raining outside?
Hey, yo.
Is it raining outside?
Wait a minute, my brother.
Did a blue person with blue hair make your coffee? Why are we talking about Seattle?
He said the Sounders.
When we're here on Talkin' Cowboys.
It's freaking go time.
Friday. Come on, man.
This is happening.
The blue hair thing.
It's so accurate.
Blue hair
It's so accurate, though.
It's
so accurate.
I mean, and it is the best coffee, to be fair.
Hell yeah, it is.
But not a binary person
other than
making
Black
coffee.
Black Rifle.
That's a good cup of joe.
I do believe you. I'll take your word for it.
Black Rifle's my cup of
if you're a
choice.
coffee drinker and you're not drinking Black Rifle coffee, why are you even drinking coffee?
Speaking of Black Rifle, where are the RTDs?
Apparently, it's coming.
Sure.
Apparently, it's
You don't seem
en route.
Listen here. Until I have my
Until the bird is.
what is the one that I like? What's the super can one that I like?
that?
What's the big boy can one that I used to?
Yeah, like the
was it
America's
called?
Blend.
No,
not the one
the
that-
300 milligrams.
Yeah.
the one that had you
the
glitching.
300.
Oh, no.
I need the.
It had you glitching.
Send me the
Bro,
300.
It had you glitching.
I need the 300 for listen. Black Rifle Coffee Company. Every single Friday, I need to kick off the show with a 300 milligram RTD. I need this is a service. Listen, this is a public service announcement. Every Friday, listen, I will promote y'all. You guys are already a sponsor. Listen, let me rep y'all by showing the impacts of a 300 milligram RTD from Black Rifle Coffee Company.
Let's go.
And if you provide that to Isaiah, make sure you provide a defibrillator along with it, because his blood pressure after that last one he drank was like 500 over 700.
But the show was fire, son.
It was.
Dilating.
If you didn't chug it, I wouldn't have a problem.
Oh, that was a chug.
You absolutely chug it.
In the face.
And had the shakes for the rest of the episode.
All right.
It just be calling me. I gotta go to it. It just be calling me.
Let's get into some news and notes. Patrik Walker, Cowboys back on the practice field yesterday. They are into a walkthrough phase today, and then it's travel day. Oh, no, it's not. It's a home game.
It's a home game. Stop trying to send me away.
Sorry,
Kyle.
dude.
Stop trying to send me away.
Trying to get your
It feels
airline
good to
miles.
be home.
I don't want to come home at 5 a.m.
We have the home opener for the Cowboys. They are not traveling this week. Kind of light on news and notes. They did return to the practice field on yesterday. Practice report remained unchanged with the exception of Wanye Thomas. He missed practice yesterday, but it was non-injury related. It was a personal reason. We'll see if he returns today, which kind of segues to Brian Schottenheimer and his interview with 105.3 The Fan this morning. Interesting point that he made when he was asked about the absence of Deron Bland. How are the Cowboys looking to attack that? We already know. We talked about it yesterday, and you guys know because you were watching Talking Cowboys yesterday. Absolutely. Reddy Stewart and likely Zion Childress from the practice squad are going to be your A and B solutions there.
Eddie,
But as far as your C solution, the only C I'll allow, but we're talking alphabets, is Brian Schottenheimer said that the Cowboys will. He didn't say expected to. He didn't say likely. plan to. He said they will use some safeties to assist them in nickel corner coverage. We know that Wanye Thomas took some reps at nickel corner throughout the offseason programs, OTAs, mini camp, some in training camp. Marquise Bell as well. We know Marquise Bell has flexibility from the time that he was moved to linebacker to help with Dan Quinn. So it'll be interesting to see, especially if they do keep to now what we think they'll do, which is primarily zone coverage. In the absence of Bland, I don't see them switching up to man without Bland in the lineup. So zone coverage with a little mix of Wanye, Marquise Bell behind Reddy Stewart, and possibly Zion Childress. So that was an interesting tidbit from Shotty on the Fan this morning.
Awesome.
And exactly kind of what we had been looking at the last couple days, but that's a big unknown.
It's a big unknown. Let's hope Reddy is ready, and not to be punny. I genuinely mean that.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a lot from Reddy Stewart, especially on the practice field. I don't think the media's even gotten a good look at Reddy Stewart so far, but we know Zion Childress.
Yeah.
We've seen it.
Competitor.
We hope Reddy is ready and that he's a good steward.
Steady? Is he steady, though?
Steady.
Is Reddy steady?
Ready? Are you ready?
Is it? I almost said something.
I am excited to see Wanye and Marquise Bell because I feel as if we haven't really seen those guys much lately, right?
It's because of Malik Hooker and Donovan.
I get it. I get it. But, we have become accustomed to Wanye Thomas and Marquise Bell contributions, and those guys were great contributors, not even just good, great contributors to the defense in years past.
Yeah.
So I'm actually excited to see them get some more opportunities because they both bring a physicality and an intensity from their history, right? They both bring that to that element to the game, and I think that'll be good to see.
It's talking about being ready, being steady. The safety group has always been that.
Yes.
Yeah.
They've been consistent for their, how many years is this now? 3 years that the safety group is unchanged.
That's true.
I mean,
Those 4.
And especially
you can always expect that out of
if
them.
you remember the pre-Dan Quinn era
Yes.
at safety. So the fact that
was
we're
not
talking
good.
about that the safety position in Dallas has been so stable and solid for multiple seasons now, I just remember, shouts out to Jeff Heath, the GOAT.
Ooh.
He held it down when he could.
Yeah, he tried his best.
Guys like
Just
Kayvon
all-
Frazier, they gave it their all.
Just all the onomatopoeias.
Yeah,
Just all of those.
All the way back to the Barry Church days, BC.
BC.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts
Now,
out to Church. One of my faves.
It is kind of interesting. I think it was on this show or on this platform that we were having the conversation in training camp of when can we expect a drop off from the safety position? When can that group of that 4 guys, when is that going to change? I don't think we've seen it yet. Going into it, a lot of fans out there maybe were skeptical of it. I know I was skeptical of little things within the group, but I have no problem with the safety position right now. I think they've played steady. They've been consistent. Is it over the top? Is it Kyle Hamilton with the Baltimore Ravens? No, it's not. But it's exactly what you need out of that position. And with the revolving door that they currently have at cornerback, it's a big plus for that defense.
And not to mention their third coordinator in 3 years, and those guys are still together.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, good point.
Gotta love that.
Steady.
Does make me wonder what Mukwamu's gone now, so I'm gonna move on.
He's gone. Off into the wind.
Would have been nice to have him in this particular situation specifically.
He just signed
Just
with
with
Carolina.
corner?
Practice squad, Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as a corner.
As a nickel option.
Fair.
Yeah.
I feel like if they would have had this scenario in mind, they may have signed him, but they may have had this scenario
to be
in
fair,
mind.
there's no way to.
Yeah, to expect Deron Bland to be out by week 2.
Right.
That's a tough thing.
That's to be fair. But I'm just saying it would be nice. Would be nice. But it'll be fun to see what Bell and Thomas can do. And we know the versatility of Wanye Thomas, and we talked about the versatility of Bell. 2 young safeties who I would love to see get on the field however they can on defense.
Hitters.
Yeah, hitters. Wanye's great in coverage.
Which is something that I feel as if the defense was missing last week. If I'm being honest, seemed to be hesitation to pull the trigger last week, and I didn't like that. I felt like as well as the defense played, I feel as if at the linebacker position there was hesitation, especially more so from Sanborn. I also feel like Malik Hooker was a little bit tentative to pull the trigger. I think Donovan Wilson kind of worked his way into it. Towards the second half, he started shooting his gun like you expect Donald to do. But overall, that's why I say I look forward to Marquise Bell and Wanye Thomas because they don't hesitate. Like they shoot. They see it and they shoot.
And speaking of the linebackers real quick, I know you've been throughout the week you've been a little critical on Sanborn. Understandably, he didn't have a great showing, and he's on the field because he knows Matt Eberflus's scheme the most.
Be given a chance for sure.
What did you see from Kenneth Murray? I'm curious.
Kenneth Murray, from what I saw, he looked like he was okay. There was nothing seemingly
serviceable.
He looked serviceable.
There were some bad reps.
For sure. Serviceable. I was not impressed by that unit.
I thought Philadelphia did a good job of scheming up the linebackers to put them in a tough position.
Put him out of position in many circumstances.
I thought they did a good job of attacking the linebackers, especially with the crossers and the short.
And you know who has the athleticism to be able to overcome some of those things?
Who is that?
It's Maris Leofau.
Yeah.
Overall, that
special
unit,
teams guy, right?
Stop it.
Things will change throughout the season.
To that point, we bring up Leofau, and we will segue right to Eberflus's press conference on yesterday. He was asked specifically about the reasoning for Leofau having only 6 defensive snaps, which he kind of sidestepped for quickly. But then he did say definitively that, quote-unquote, Leofau has earned the reps as early as this week. So we'll see what that equates to as far as the number of reps he finishes this game against the Giants with. But I do expect a sizable uptick in reps for Leofau based upon
I like those words.
Yeah, call it what it is. There's a seniority in the NFL.
We just talked about
in the NFL. There's
familiarity.
Politics in every industry. NFL's no different. If you come over via trade and you come over with your coach, you're going to be given the opportunity to fail.
There's a level of comfort there.
There's a level of comfort 100%. And seniority.
It's your job to lose.
Right? Like trust. It's your job to lose.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to see it a couple times before you're like, not getting the job done. All right, young fella, get in there.
Yeah.
Right. So those guys, that's where that whole analogy of, say, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That's when that comes into play because you have to be ready when the opportunity presents itself to be able to go and take full advantage of what's presented to you. But overall, that's why I said that second level, there was a lot of hesitation for my liking. I didn't particularly like it. I would like to see more aggressive group, which we've heard. That should be the expectation from the linebacker.
Is that lack of confidence there?
I think it was just lack of decisiveness. Like I think everybody was so concerned about being right. I think everybody was just so concerned about being right. You can't play fast like that, right? So if you're so concerned about having the right guy or so concerned about having the right gap integrity or all those things that you can't just play free, it's completely opposite of what we've heard from this defensive staff.
You're stuck in the decision of the pause of
that
making
half-second hesitation. You're out of position.
Yeah.
That half-second hesitation, now that gap is now closed. That half-second hesitation, now that lineman is up on me instead of me being able to actually get to one shoulder. Right. So you can't hesitate at that.
You got to play ahead.
You have. You're at the 5. You're 5 yards away from the action now.
Yeah.
And then you have to go downhill now. Right. You got to scan. You got to be able to get your reads. There's a lot happening that they have to be able to digest in a very short period of time. But that's why the best linebackers are distinctive and they're decisive.
Yeah, and I think that'll get better as the year goes on. In a scheme that's new, because while Jack Sanborn has played with Matt Eberflus, Kenneth Murray has not, and Maris Leofau has not. And while you still have the read and react ability for Maris Leofau, you're still going to see a step forward in the progression of the scheme as the year goes on.
Well, I was just going to say, in terms of playing in the moment, a guy that does that really well was inactive last week. His name is Shamar James.
Very much so. Which is why that's why he's my player to watch this year.
You want hitters.
And
that's why he's my player to watch this year. I think he gets his chance later on in the year.
Exactly. I think you see guys like Shamar James. I think you see guys like Maris Leofau as they grow into the system, they will play more.
The only thing I disagree with Shamar being your guy was time. I don't know that he'll have enough time on the field to take the title of Rookie of the Year for the Dallas Cowboys. It's kind of what I'm saying.
Agreed.
But once he gets on the field,
impact.
He's going to rattle.
See-ball, hit ball.
Is that not the same conversation that we had about Jaden Blue, though, early? It's a position that has some question marks, but talent, some veteran talent, some young talent.
I think that's a fair comparison.
And then you turn around and he's not active after a solid camp with some ups and downs. Why is he not active? I mean, both fifth-round picks. They have time to develop. I'm not saying the end of their career is upon them, but why were they not active in week one? There's got to be something for that or to that.
It's a fair comparison, but I'll put them both on the same highway right? But they're wildly different lanes because if you look at what's happening with the linebacker core, you have a lot of bodies that have to be sorted through, right?
It's true. You have
Jack
Leofau, you have Clark,
familiarity, Kenneth Murray, he's a veteran. Those
Clark.
two guys, it's your position to lose.
Yep.
Damone Clark, he was on fire in training camp and preseason. They want to get him out there. Maris Leofau, now you have to figure out how to get him out there. Nothing to figure out for me. Just put him out there. Shamar James. So when you start talking,
and they're playing a lot of two linebackers.
Exactly. So when you start talking about that, the number of bodies, the scheme, primarily a dual linebacker, versus the running backs room where you have Javonte as your definitive RB1.
Yeah.
Turpin is your definitive kind of switch up guy, and the rest is like.
But you look at like snap share because of course you can only utilize really one running back at a time most of the time. Whereas linebackers you're playing 2 or 3 guys and then you have a rotation outside of that. I think if both guys were active,
2 back sets.
Yeah, maybe. Depends on what you classify Kevontae Turpin as. But when you look at the snap share and the rotation between the linebackers, I would say if Blue and Shamar James were both active at the same time, I bet you they'd get right around the same amount of snap share between their two
I think that's
position
fair.
groups.
I think that's fair because I think that Blue is still earning his as far as the consistency.
Yeah, how many touches would
variable.
Jaden Blue get?
I don't know that Shamar James is having a consistency issue. Shamar James has a veteran in front of him issue.
For sure.
It's fair.
I mean, those guys,
Several of them.
Fair.
Yes, several.
Yeah, because Murray and Sanborn, you're only taking one of them off the field at a time.
Yeah.
You
Right,
need
if one of those guys comes off the field, then Damone Clark goes in.
Yeah.
That's how that is. It's a 3-person rotation.
They're just rolling.
So
with
if
it.
you have 4, 5, 6 linebackers, those guys they're not touching the field.
Yeah.
It's just not happening, right? Because you're only pulling off one of those veteran linebackers at a time. So that in itself is not gonna give these guys opportunities to play. But I think that you have a really, really good nucleus of young linebackers in Maris Leofau, Shamar James, and Demo when he comes back. Those are 3 guys that are instinctive, fast, decisive, physical players. Now that's your young nucleus that you have.
That's my 3 right there.
And you're just excited about them. You want to see them on the field.
Facts.
And if you're looking at the comparison of last week being like that's the sample size you have of the current linebacker core, it needs to be you need to be a little more athletic. You need to be able to get to the quarterback. And I don't think you had that necessarily last week. But then again, and just let them cook. Basically,
They have the bodies of linebackers, right? I'm talking about Murray and Sanborn. They look like linebackers that you would draw.
they look like traditional linebackers
for sure.
Yeah,
but
Definitely.
But we've seen like it is a very vast difference between them and the young guys that we're talking about in terms of their speed and athleticism. Now, do they have the wisdom? I don't know. I'm not in the meeting rooms. I don't know. I don't know where they're at mentally.
They're getting the reps.
What they have is the experience. That we know.
Yep.
but do they have the athleticism to take on more quarterbacks like Jalen Hurts? You're going to play Jalen Hurts again. You're going to play a lot of these dual threat. Jaden Daniels.
Twice.
But we understand that speed.
What are
we don't have to look as far. I mean, I don't want to talk about other teams that much, but like look at last night's game. Green Bay's defense is freaking fast. They're everywhere.
I don't want to talk about.
I know we'll talk about them in a couple weeks, but I'm just being real with you.
Yeah.
The reason why they're dangerous is because they come in waves. If you get to catch the ball, it doesn't matter if you're a running back or a receiver or a tight end. There's going to be 3 or 4 guys that are going to be shooting their shot at your knees. They're going to be shooting there's guys are coming from all over the place. Jaden Daniels couldn't do anything because there was freaking fire all over the place, right? And it's like this. That is like the most frustrating thing in the world, and that comes with speed. That comes with decisiveness. That comes with playing with your hair on fire because you can go out there and guess what? If I make a mistake, cool, let's get it corrected. But I'm not going to hesitate to go make a play. No. I think that's the energy that you're looking for from this particular defense, and I think that we'll eventually get there. But that we did not see that from the second level last week,
especially if they stop clowning around.
Well, all right. Just had to fit the pun.
Had to do it.
That tickled me.
When we come back here on Talking Cowboys, we want to make you the smartest people in the room.
Doggone right we do.
On Sunday, we want to give you every piece of knowledge that you could possibly use during your Cowboys watch party Sunday at noon. We've got some preview segments, some X factors, some over-unders, and then I'm going to start giving KY's stat of the week. We're going to have KY's stat of the week coming up after this with more Talking Cowboys previewing the Week 2 matchup against the Giants after this.
Every day begins with a promise to work hard and to build a future. That's why we're here, providing the tools, expertise, and John Deere equipment you have relied on for generations to help you get the job done right. We're with you. That's our promise to you, because no matter the project or the challenge you're facing,
we're with you. We're united.
If you're looking for fresh American roasted coffee that gives back, you need to head to your local grocery store and pick up a bag of Black Rifle coffee. That's right, America's coffee is now available in the coffee aisle of a grocery store near you. Black Rifle Coffee Company is veteran-founded with a mission to give back to those brave men and women who have served our nation. Every bag, box, or can you purchase helps support that mission. Head to your local grocery store and roast yourself some Black Rifle coffee today.
How's it going? You see that Cowboys game?
Oh, I watched. Been seeing some good things.
Totally. They have some talent.
Yup, some great talent.
And they got some fight.
Hoping this is the year.
Me too. Oh, I'm Cody, by the way.
I'm Travis.
Nice to meet you, Travis. Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys!
Make a new friend based solely on their shirt choice. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, the official bank of the Dallas Cowboys. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
I'm home.
Hey, Mom. Before you ask, I've done my homework and the dishwasher's unloaded.
Nice. Hey, can you...
Hey, hon, yes, I've got the finale ready to play. Here's your wine.
Wow.
Isn't it nice not having to ask? We think so. That's why if there's a network interruption, AT&T will proactively credit you for a full day of service. Guaranteed. Credit for fiber downtime lasting 20 minutes or more, or for wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for details.
Back to Talkin' Cowboys.
Get it in there. Get in there. Get in there.
This segment is brought to you by Invisalign, the official smile of the Dallas Cowboys. Glad you're back with us on Talking Cowboys. Chris Beam is killing us in these headsets. You can't even hear the amount of...
Oh, that was slick. Come on.
The amount of...
You slid it in the real.
He's very impressive.
Nice.
I just can't. I can't do it.
Come on, KY, let's go.
Yeah,
so many good jokes by Beam. I'm jelly.
Yeah, just super.
You should be jelly.
No jelly here. All right.
Peanut butter?
Peanut butter jelly. Over under. I want to hear what you guys believe
Isaiah's out of hand.
will happen.
This is why you don't need
this
that
week.
3 million milligrams.
This is You're not even on 300.
That's what I'm
million
saying.
bajillions.
Like, so.
All right. CD Lamb receiving yards
Yes,
in
sir.
this matchup. Set at 78.5. Do you think he has a big bounce back? He had 110 receiving yards in week one. It's hard to call it a bounce back, but the way that CD's talking about it, the way that the media talks about it, the way that everybody talks about it, it's like the 4 drops. That's the big thing.
Yep.
Most in his career, at least by my count, looking back at it, when you look at CD Lamb, how big of a bounce back can he have today?
I think it's about
Sunday.
I'm taking the over on this one.
Okay.
I don't know that it'll be, a 200-yard game because I also believe that George Pickens will get more involved and you're going to see more production from him. There's only one ball to go around. So I do think this is another 100-yard game for CeeDee Lamb, but I think that you'll see him making those critical catches that he didn't make in the second half against the Eagles. So whether it be a critical third down possession, whether it be a critical red zone throw, so I'd still take him at 100, so I'm going to go with the over on CeeDee Lamb. And, I mean, this guy said yesterday, he was like, he didn't sleep after the game. He didn't sleep. He immediately got up early. He was out there on the jugs machine.
Part of that I like.
Yeah.
Part of that I don't like.
Well, I also asked him, I said, because what popped in my head as he's talking about how it haunted him, I said, well, how do you keep from pressing?
Yeah, that was a good question yesterday.
I was in week 2, because if this is haunting you like this, like how do you make sure that you're still organically level?
That's my problem. I don't want him to get in his head.
Exactly. So
he's one of the best receivers in football.
And he had a great answer to it. He said he just needs to make sure that he relaxes against the Giants and let the game come to him, and just basically remember that at the end of the day, he's made those catches before. He will make those catches again. So that's his plan to not press. But I'm taking the over.
I wouldn't say that CeeDee Lamb necessarily needs the motivation to have a good game against the Giants.
But here you go.
But that's all you need, man. And it's so funny, after the game, Giants fans on Twitter are like, way to go, CD. Now he's going to have 200 yards against us.
Please keep going.
Thank God.
Please keep talking.
It's almost unfair. CD is going to go for definitely over 100. I'm taking the over for sure. And if I could include George Pickens into this conversation, he's also going over 100.
Welcome to the party.
Prediction.
Welcome to the party, sir.
You trying to parlay this together and make it a 1-2 punch?
Let's do it.
Okay.
200 yards for both.
78.5.
I'm staying with what I said earlier this week.
Yeah, you think it's happening.
CD 115 and George 125.
There you go.
I like it.
Dak, this would probably answer that question.
If you ever want a bounce back game as a receiver, you want to do it versus a team that plays man.
And the Giants?
Play all man.
There you go.
And let it be known that Isaiah
Regardless
was the
of
one
next
that
gen.
predicted Brandon Cooks' giant game a couple years ago.
That's what led to the hot sauce bet.
That's what it. Yeah, you were like on the money too. You said, you said over 150, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I believe you.
I don't know if I would do a hot sauce bet, but at some point down, and I agree with you.
I have a brand new hot sauce that they just sent
that's
me.
disgusting
I
stuff.
don't want to do a hot sauce bet. I want to do a bet where Isaiah has to wear his full Cowboys uniform with pads.
Ooh, that would be fun.
And like talking Cowboys
Sorry,
for the photo.
Schoonmaker's wearing that right now.
Yeah, helmet, visor for the entire
I like it. I like that idea. All right. Dak Prescott, this is pretty easy. If you guys are saying CD is going to have a huge game, George Pickens is going to have a huge game, I set it at 274.5. So basically 275 and above or not.
Over.
Okay, we can
300
fly past that one.
300 plus.
Well, if you're feeding CD Lamb and you're feeding George Pickens, how much left over is there for a guy like Jake Ferguson?
There's still some
worried
eats
about
there.
Ferg.
There's still some eats. It's not a 75-yard game if we're giving.
Well, I set the number at 5.5 receptions.
I'm going under.
Under. I think it'll be 4 receptions, 60 yards, and a touchdown.
Did you say you're worried about Ferg? Can you expand upon that?
No, I don't know. I just last week
It's good blocking.
Yeah.
Did a good job blocking. The scheme was there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think you're going to have wide open looks across the board against this Giants defense, and Dak is going to have the pick of his choosing, and I think he's going to go deep.
Okay.
I simply put, I think the middle of the field is going to be
Ferg had a couple
wide open when he needs it,
And
but
I think he comes down with those. Ferg gets a touchdown this week for me. Well, for me. I see him. He's not going to do it for me. I mean, we're cool, but I don't see him playing for me. But I think he gets a touchdown.
He goes,
but
no.
if I agree, and I do agree, 100 plus for both Pickens and Lamb, 100 plus for both Pickens and Lamb. Let's say you're approaching like 250 of that 300 I predict. So there you go, 50, 60 yards.
Ferg would have had. I mean, had there been more accurate balls to Ferg would have had plus 70 yards and a touchdown.
Probably would have had that touchdown, especially.
Yeah.
He had his man beat on the touchdown.
I'm taking the under on the targets.
Okay.
But he will impact this game, though.
Okay. Cowboys sacks. The Giants gave up 2 last week. Cowboys only had 1 last week. 1.5. Over, under.
Over.
it needs to be over, or else this is a failure.
Yeah, well, that's kind of why the number is there. I feel like Giants, 2.5 would be tough to say over.
Yeah,
but because that's saying you're at least getting 3 sacks. Mm-hmm. I don't know about that. I think 1.5 is right around what we could see. May even be a push. 1.5, you get like that half sack in there too.
There's no reason against this Giants offensive line where you shouldn't have at least 3.
I'm saying 2. Nealon gets 1 and Sam gets 1.
Oh, another one for Nealon.
Yeah, another one for Nealon. He almost had 2 against the Eagles. If he wasn't.
So you're saying over easy?
I'm going under.
Over easy. Yes.
I'm going under?
I'm going under.
Yuck.
I have to see more. I know that Eberflus can get pressure by blitzing. We saw it. We saw it in the second quarter, huh?
Against the Giants O-line.
I hear you.
They'll get pressure.
I need to see it.
Yeah. So with all that being said, I want you to give me one Cowboys offensive X factor. One guy that is going to be the difference maker between winning and losing going into this game. It could be literally anybody.
I got you. Let me go with first and foremost Javonte Williams. Okay. I believe he goes over 100 yards for the first time since 2021.
So you think CD's going over 100, Pickens is going over 100, and Javonte Williams is going over 100?
I could see.
Your score better not be like 17-13.
And I only
when we give the predictions here in a minute.
My score ready.
I only say
40-7.
I say this because on Talking Cowboys, we watch the tape, we watch the film, we watch the Giants, and that is what I'm predicting. Absolutely. Javonte Williams goes over 100 for the first time since 2020.
I'm not mad at him for that. Giants defense, like we talked about yesterday, they're very ungreat. So they're very ungreat. I'm going to go with...
The defensive line's borderline great, though.
Not against the run. So...
I mean, Lawrence.
we always have to pull Lawrence out of. Whenever you say something truthfully negative about the Giants defensive line,
you got to take.
We're
Lawrence
never
out
talking about
what's the question again?
X factor.
X factor on offense.
I'm going turbo terp.
Okay. Hey, Turpy speed.
Yeah, because Giants primarily play man coverage.
Spam the chat. Turpy speed right now.
No, we're not doing that.
Spam it.
Turbo
Spam
terp.
it right now.
Turpy speed.
Tasmanian terp, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going terp because man coverage. You get him the ball in space. Okay. Now you're talking linebackers and corners.
One player.
I'm going
Uno.
One player. I'm gonna go Tyler Guyton.
I like that.
I think they're gonna
tell me why.
Test him.
How do you feel like he played in week 1?
I feel like he did better as the game progressed.
Mm-hmm.
He got better as the game progressed.
His mobility.
I liked seeing his violence come out because that's the question I had about him. I didn't know if he had that dog in him. I knew he has athleticism.
Cut him.
I didn't know if he had that dog. Yeah, when you grab a dog, listen, shake him. Yeah, he got fined $12,000 for it. Right? He paid the price.
He got fined by it.
But I like seeing him slap.
He told me he's going to appeal.
And he's going to lose that one.
It's the intent because he wasn't aiming for that. He wasn't aiming for
It's okay.
I don't know if he will lose that one.
He slaps somebody in the head. He's going to lose.
Matters.
I hear you. The league doesn't care. He slapped somebody in the helmet.
The way that Dak talked about it yesterday, where he was like, "Man, I loved that. I love seeing that." Dak made just slide him out.
They are going to test him. I think they're going to go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yep, him.
Go.
And I think they're gonna throw all the pass rushers, Abdul Carter, Kayvon Thibodeau, freaking Brian Burns. They're all going to take turns on Tyler Guyton.
Okay. What about defensive X factor in this game? Who you got to have play at their highest level?
Ooh,
I'm going Maris Leofau as the X factor because going into this game, I expect that he'll get more reps, but I don't know what that looks like.
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel like when he's on the field and able to impact the game, he will absolutely do so.
Okay.
Yep. Dante Fowler.
Ooh,
Junior.
Bounce back game.
Similar thing.
Yeah, I think that left tackle position is rough for them right now.
Either it's going to be Andrew Thomas if he comes back, or it's going to be the same guy.
And I don't see them being threatened enough from what they saw from our defensive line last week to utilize a tight end like they did against the Commanders last week in terms of going and helping, chipping, and trying to help additional blocks. So I think they're going to allow that left tackle to be on the island until somebody from Dallas shows that they can get to the quarterback. So I think that Dante Fowler Jr. will have an opportunity.
This hoodie Kush in the chat calling Tyler Guyton Clubber Lang.
Yes.
That's funny.
I like it.
The Giants won't be able to run the ball effectively. They'll need to air the ball out. And because of that, I think the defensive X factor is going to be one Kaiir Elam. Since OTAs, he has been the best cornerback you've had. He's been showing out for a long, long time now.
Does he get a pick? Say it with your chest.
He gets a pick.
Say it with your chest, Josh.
Kaiir Elam, number 20.
That'd be awesome.
First INT in a Cowboys.
That would be the nice little cherry on top of like just play after play after play after play, where he made incredible plays through camp and in the offseason.
And I'm making a lot of bold predictions, so I need one of these to hit. Just keep shooting it. Kaiir Elam.
One of them got
just one of them.
Josh Stradamus.
Just to keep my crown. Josh Stradamus.
I like it. When I'm looking at this game, I'm shocked at all three of you for not collectively saying Reddy Stewart.
We left it for you.
But you're going up against a guy like Malik Neighbors, who's been, of course, a guy that can play in the slot. Took 24 snaps in the slot last week.
Hefty.
He's an elite wide receiver.
Hefty,
zone.
Hefty.
I know you're playing zone, but it's still.
He's coming over there.
Good luck. Hope you have some fun. Number one, cover him. Yeah, no, I'm a little concerned. They're gonna. I think that number from 24, just because they look across the line of scrimmage, and there's going to be a guy who's played 15 snaps period in the NFL. They're going to look across the line and say, "Yeah, Neighbors, go ahead and slide on inside. Go ahead and start there, because then it's just a free game." So if Reddy Stewart's ready,
how many targets does Neighbors
make
get?
it happen? 45.
No, in this game.
45. No,
yes.
I mean, it's got to be double digits.
I think 12.
Yeah.
Answer is yes.
It's got to be 10 or more.
How many y'all think?
10.
10.
I'm going 10. Yeah. They're going to try to force feed him.
I'm going 12.
They have no choice.
Going with 12.
10 in the first half.
I was about to say, they're going to just load it up early and often.
That's if they're able to throw the ball.
$1 billion.
They have the time to throw the ball. I don't know.
All right. I talked about this a little bit earlier, then you guys laughed at me. It's KY's stat of the week.
Slide it in there.
Thanks, Beamer. Yep, I'm sliding it in.
Can I?
What's that? What do you want?
Oh, I was going to throw something at you.
Yeah, throw something at me.
I know we just gave our bold predictions about CeeDee Lamb and everything, but just a fun fact, just from my notes here. CeeDee Lamb was held in both games last year against the Giants, was held under 100 yards in both games. 7 for 98 and 2 for 39. Same D coordinator.
Okay.
Just a heads up.
You think that's something that can transfer?
I'm just saying that they have had success with the same D coordinator versus the same receiver in last year, as late as last year.
You say under 100 yards, and one of those was 98.
No, I'm serious. I hear you, but okay. But the next game was 2 for 39.
All right, fair enough. But he also didn't have Dak Prescott.
He also didn't have.
Understood. I'm just giving the facts. I'm just telling you what it was last year. I'm not saying that's going to be a repeat.
Didn't have 4 though.
It's also true that George Pickens is now in the building.
I totally agree. I'm just giving the facts.
It's going to be a little bit different.
Just information.
Poison.
Just information.
Cowboys 14 straight seasons not starting 0-2. Second longest active streak in the NFL entering 2025. Only the Packers have a longer active streak at 19 seasons. And, of course, they ended up having a big win in week 1, and then they won last night as well. So their streak is improved to 19. The Cowboys can improve their streak to 15 with a win against the Giants. That is KY's stat of the week. Give us a call, 888-855-2297, because for the first time in 2025, when we come back, we're picking games. Be our fan representative. 888. Let me say it again. 888-855-2297. 888-855-2297. Give us a call right now. We're picking on the other side of the break. More Talking Cowboys after this.
Call me now.
I'm home.
Hey, Mom, before you ask, I've done my homework and the dishwasher's unloaded.
Nice. Hey, can you...
Hey, hon, yes, I've got the finale ready to play. Here's your wine.
Wow.
Isn't it nice not having to ask? We think so. That's why if there's a network interruption, AT&T will proactively credit you for a full day of service, guaranteed. Credit for fiber downtime lasting 20 minutes or more, or for wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for details.
If you're looking for fresh American roasted coffee that gives back, you need to head to your local grocery store and pick up a bag of Black Rifle coffee. That's right, America's coffee is now available in the coffee aisle of a grocery store near you. Black Rifle Coffee Company is veteran-founded with a mission to give back to those brave men and women who have served our nation. Every bag, box, or can you purchase helps support that mission. Head to your local grocery store and roast yourself some Black Rifle coffee today.
Welcome back into Dear Doctor, the show where I answer life's questions with an ice-cold can of Dr. Pepper. Sheila, let's hear from our next caller, would you?
Dear Doctor, my friend supported me during a tough time, but what's the right gift that says, thanks for being a shoulder to cry on?
Okay, this one's easy. I say give her a delicious Dr. Pepper. Nothing says, thanks, girl, better than a one-of-a-kind soda. Yes, any Dr. Pepper flavor will do. Now, just a reminder that I don't need to be a real doctor to know that Dr. Pepper is the one you deserve.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the Playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
Back to Talkin' Cowboys.
Back here on Talking Cowboys, final segment of a Say It With Your Chest Friday with Patrik Walker, Josh Rodriguez, Isaiah Stanback, Chris Beam in the back. I'm Kyle Youmans. Isaiah, I like your hat, by the way.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. All right.
I don't even know.
I like your Dougie, man.
It's sweet on the back.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? You're going full Romo.
It's that green water. The Water Boys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like
There's
it.
a long foundation.
Sweet hat. Sweet hat. All right.
I like it a lot.
This is our Talking Cowboys tradition, the final segment going into the weekend. We pick the best NFL games across the board, and we have a fan representative every week that calls in and represents for the fans. Then we keep tabs of it throughout the season. We're starting fresh today, so everybody's 0-0, and everybody is competing all season long. The
reigning champ is here.
Chris, do you have the standings from last year? Who was the reigning champ? Do you have that, Chris?
I do somewhere. Let me look for it.
Okay, we'll get an update by the end of the show on that. But let's go ahead and welcome in our first fan representative of the 2025 campaign. This is Kendrick from Plano. What's going on, Kendrick?
K-Dot.
What's up, fellas?
What it do?
Thanks for calling. Appreciate you listening.
They're not like us, K-Dot.
At all.
At all. All right, we're going to give you 6 games, 5 NFL games, and then we'll pick the Cowboys game at the end. The only game that you'll give a score for is the Cowboys game, and we'll do that right at the end. Let's start it off with the Patriots at the Dolphins.
Woof.
New England at Miami.
Somebody's
2 teams
going on,
that
too.
need to figure it out. Absolutely.
Yikes.
Isaiah, let's start it.
I'm going with the Patriots.
Going with the Pats.
Dolphins are in a bad way. Tyreek Hill gets traded within the next 6 weeks.
Wow. Oof. You going to die on that hill?
Yes.
It was almost a thing last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it almost was.
Yeah. That's about to blow up.
What do you think, Josh Stradamus?
Well, the Dolphins coaching staff is in shambles over there. Granted, Patriots don't have it well either, but I think Patriots have the enthusiasm, the stigma to get the dub.
They've got some young talent. Like they've got a couple guys that they really.
And I think
who
the Dolphins are on their way.
Travion Henderson.
You know who the Patriots probably won't have on Sunday?
Who?
Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah.
So we're talking about Tyreek Hill, and
native of the colony, by the way.
Yeah.
He normally shuts down Tyreek.
Yep. Dolphins remain in a bad way, but I think they figured out at home to buy themselves. I think Mike McDaniels and Tyreek Hill figured out just to buy themselves more time. I'm going Dolphins here.
I'm going to go Patriots. I have a little blind faith in Drake May to lead the charge there.
Blind being the
I like Drake May. All right, Kendrick, what do you think?
I'm going Patriots. Dolphins don't have enough mustard.
Good pick.
I see what you did there.
Good pick.
I see what you did
Solo
there.
pick. I'm
You
going
see what he did there? He threw the mustard in there. I was kidding. He
See,
slipped.
but you didn't say it the right way. They don't have enough what, Kendrick?
Mustard!
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah.
Broncos at the Colts. Science. Broncos at the Colts. Patrick, we'll let you start.
I like what the Broncos are doing as far as their trajectory. I'm going Sean Payton, the Broncos, and I think they take down the Colts and Indy.
Okay, Kendrick.
Broncos. That's easy. Colts ain't got it.
Easy. Wow. All right.
He ain't wrong.
He ain't lying.
Isaiah. Broncos. Josh.
Giants are going to lose, and guess what? Daniel Jones is going to get another win in conjunction with the Giants' loss. Let me go with Colts.
Indy, huh?
He looked good last week.
He
But
did.
I don't know if I can really pick against them. Denver's only a 1.5 favorite in this matchup because it is at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indy. But give me the Broncos to win this one. All right, moving on. Eagles at the Chiefs. A Super Bowl rematch in Week 2. Eagles are 1.5 point favorites.
Dude, the Chiefs are not dropping the 0-2.
I think the
with
same
this being the
thing.
home stand.
Yeah.
Chiefs.
I'm taking
Patrick
the Chiefs,
Mahomes
too.
goes crazy.
Yeah.
At Arrowhead.
Josh.
I don't know that I have faith in the Chiefs being who we think they are.
All you need is Patrick Mahomes at home.
I get it. I understand it.
Arrowhead.
So I'm going not the Chiefs and that other team.
No, okay.
Yeah, green machine for this one.
Green one. All right. What about you, Kendrick?
I am a Red Raider, so I will never pick against Pat Mahomes.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
he's playing the Cowboys, so Chiefs all the way.
I always pick the Patricks.
Good for you. Good for you. Even if they have a C.
He earned his C.
He earned it. C on the chest.
Yeah, he's earned his C.
All right. Buccaneers at the Texans. Texans 0-1, but they're 2.5 point favorites over Baker Mayfield at home. Josh, I'll let you start.
Let's go. I don't think the Texans dropped to 0-2. Give me the Texans.
Okay.
It's a tough one.
And I've been burned so many times picking a Baker Mayfield team, even though I like him so much. He's so hot right
Is
now.
Godwin back? I saw some news on him earlier this week.
I don't think so.
I don't believe so.
Then I'm taking the Texans.
But they have the Ohio State receiver.
Who's that?
I can't.
Oh, yeah.
Amika Egbuka.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, this is
There's a lot of
come
those.
back to me. Go. I need to
I'm
see.
going
All right.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
they're cooking.
You know what? No, I'm gonna stick with the gut. Gut says Texans.
Yeah,
If you're gonna go with the gut, then go with Vita Vea.
Wait,
because he's a big
did you
man.
just-
Because that's a double entendre.
Did you just? Okay.
Kendrick.
Let's go Tampa.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm going to go with the Texans here. I think they bounce back. Both teams ended at 1-1. Chargers at the Raiders, also Monday night. It's a Monday night doubleheader for those
AFC battle.
Yeah, late night game, 9 p.m. Central Time starts.
My word.
Yeah. Chargers at Raiders. Kendrick.
Let's go Chargers with this one. I don't think Raiders are there yet.
Okay, 3.5-point favorites. It's probably fair. Josh?
I'm going with the Chargers, actually.
I think the Chargers are sneaky good.
Really good.
Sneaky good. And probably not sneaky for very
Justin
long.
Herbert's going to have a season.
Yeah, give me the Chargers to win this one and win it big.
I'm going Chargers. Bowers is down. Bowers is down.
You better put some damn respect on Brock's name.
Hey, listen. Sorry, I was playing Mario.
Brock.
I was playing Mario Kart.
Ashton Genty.
Not only is unfortunately Brock Bowers down, but the Chargers just look, and this no pun intended, but they looked electric.
Yeah, they're strong
Last week.
That sounded like a pun intended.
It wasn't intended. It just happened to work.
Okay.
I'm going Chargers against the Raiders.
All right. The pick we've all been waiting for.
Which one is that?
Every week. The last pick of the show, last pick of the week is the Dallas Cowboys. They return home to take on the New York Giants. They've won the last, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 meetings with the New York Giants, and they've won 15 of 16. Dak Prescott has not lost to the New York Giants since Barack Obama was in office. It has been a long time since the Giants have lost, or excuse me, the Giants have won against the Cowboys. 2016 was the last time with Dak Prescott at quarterback. All right. With all that being said, Kendrick, we'll let you start. Give us a time, a winner, a score. What do you think?
Rain Dakota is going to come back into AT&T Stadium and remind that other team, Giants, I am your father. Cowboys win.
Was that a Star Wars
That was a
reference?
Star Wars reference.
Oh, Kendrick just gets better by the minute.
Kendrick
with the bars.
That was good.
You're making a strong case for Call of the Year already here in week number 1
with Kendrick.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well done, sir. Appreciate you calling. Keep holding it down. We'll talk to you again soon. Celebrate it this week.
Get some mustard.
Thank y'all. Love the show.
Yes,
Thanks,
sir. Kendrick, doing the Lord's work in Plano. Patrick, I'll let you start on this one. What do you think?
Roger that. If not for the drops in the second half and the fumble by Miles Sanders, the Cowboys could have hung 40 on the defending champs. I think they get that done this week. I think we can go to Whataburger and order that 40 burger.
Oh.
I think the Cowboys get a 40 burger. It's just too much firepower on both sides of the ball.
I'll find a way to get some Whataburger.
I will say don't underestimate the ability for Russ to kind of make a play here and there. Dexter Lawrence maybe makes a play. Abdul Carter maybe makes a play here and there. So I am going to give the Giants 17 points in this game. But ultimately they get walked 40-17 by the Cowboys.
Whew.
That's funny that you say that.
Why?
Because my prediction was 42-17.
Wow.
Air 5.
You guys are on
saying it with our chest. Saying it with the Jiu-Jitsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
I want to save Jostradamus for the final pick. I'm going to say it's a little bit closer than that, but I still think Dallas dominates for the most part in this game. Give me Dallas 27-16, kind of a weird score. I think
Is that a score, Gump?
Yeah, there's I don't know. It might be.
Be interesting.
But like a weird, gross game. There's probably going to be like a safety somewhere. Yeah, it's going to be a weird one. But 27-16 Cowboys.
Dallas. Oh, wait. So Kendrick was from where?
Plano.
Right down the road.
What a good kid from a mad city.
Oh.
I'm going
fired.
with Kendrick. I like what he says.
For like 15 minutes.
A little bit.
Catch up.
I like it.
I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys.
Ew.
The Dallas Cowboys. 34-13.
34-13.
34.
I like it. So Cowboys across the board. Congratulations, New York Giants. No, I'm just kidding. That's not going to happen. The Cowboys at home, noon kickoff on Fox. Be sure to tune in. Pre-game live gets started at 11 a.m. Central Time. Hear from the Cowboys star in Frisco.
How can they watch
Globe
that?
Life Studios. You can watch it on TXA 21 on the television side. And then on the internet side, all the way through, we'll even have bonus coverage after the television side comes to a close on the DallasCowboys.com side and on the Cowboys social channels. Got a lot of fun things planned for Sunday. And then, of course, post-game coverage gets started immediately with the first word presented by Dr. Pepper. You can read Patrik Walker on DallasCowboys.com. Josh doing everything for Dallas Cowboys.
Squabble up, Giants. squabble up.
And then we'll be back on Monday to break it down, win or lose. For Patrik No C. Walker, Josh Rodriguez, Isaiah Stanback, Chris Beam in the back, Kendrick on the phone, I'm Kyle Youmans saying so long from Talkin' Cowboys. Go Cowboys! Go beat the Giants again.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!